They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Able to spin free. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Stephon.
Green 18.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go. Let's do it.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield now on 2nd down. Rosen. This goes to Barber, the running back. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From midfield now, here's Rosen. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB, escaping the pressure right. There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman.
Come on, fellas.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 39 yards.
Let's go, baby. Yeah. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Check.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rosen looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. Back to throw. Walker. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
He'll find Barber out of the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Rosen going deep for Benjamin, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Here's Coleman going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st down, it's Rosen. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Rosen will throw. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Walker flushed under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Rosen. His throw incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Big stop, let's go.
Looking to throw. Walker. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
56. Check 56. I got wide.
Here's Walker. Off play action. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
We play to win.
So we have reached halftime. Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're halftime. All right.
Here we go. 70 ending. Too little, cupcake. Delta.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now Walker operating from the gun. Brought in over the middle by Grant. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Walker throwing on 3rd and long. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 56 yards on the screen. This is Coleman. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tevin Coleman. They'll start on the ground with Barber. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rosen. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Barber. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rosen to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack.
Slam.
On 2nd down, Barber. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. From the gun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane Ray in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's got some space here. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Tevin Coleman.
Mike 56. Hey, tight.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
You better be ready.
To throw is Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
53's Mike. Bring it. Bring it.
Third and long here for Rosen. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Now it's Rosen. Lets it fly for Treadwell, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And
what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
To throw is Walker. Throwing on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. That one good for 12 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Get in the way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Walker nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Barber on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now Rosen looking to throw. And this one to Treadwell, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Stepping up. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw. Walker. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. He got 29 yards that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. After the sack on 1st down, Rosen, he's got Allen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rosen. Benjamin's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Now Rosen on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. But now it's Rosen looking, and his throw here's incomplete. Josh Bellamy, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rosen to throw again. Completes it to Benjamin. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah,
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Bound to lose one. 49.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Walker going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bruce Irvin. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go. So they have now gone for it on fourth 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
That's what I do.
Rosen will throw. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Safe. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Danny. Check nickel.
Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.